Okay, I'm starting this video a little late into the process, and I'll show probably how to put things back together when we're done. But we are replacing valve seals on a 2011 Audi A4 2.0 turbo. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that have a whole bunch of pre-information about how to disconnect the hoses and take the fuel injector and the spark plug lines off, so I'm not going to show you all of that, but I am going to point out that you need to take the timing belt cover off in the front, and this is a royal pain in the butt that is going to require 100 different, now that's an exaggeration, but a bunch of different tools so that you can get into very tight spots in order to do this. You also need to take off the back here and disconnect that from this cover. All in all, there are, I think, about 13 screws that hold the valve cover on. You need to remove this part here over the camshaft, and these screws are a royal pain. I'm going to just show you some of the tools that we've been using in order to achieve this. My son corrected me. There's 20 screws that we had to take off in order to get at this. One of the tools that we use is a pass-through socket, and this allows us to hold a small T30 bit, which is needed to get in here in this tight space. There are 4 nuts, or bolts I should say, on the front of this timing belt cover, and there's also some larger 10mm bolts that we've already removed that we're able to use a flexible socket wrench. So this is a flexible socket wrench. It's a double flexible one, but it's able to, wiggle the way in and get the right angle so that the right kind of movements are performed. But as you can see, this is a pretty adventurous and somewhat difficult task to get in there, but we are making it happen. A couple things I want to point out. Removed some of the air filter intake, loosen this up so that you can get a pry bar underneath there. Obviously this is all removed. This had to come off so that you can get that out of the way. What else? But there are a ton of other videos out there that can kind of give you some of the pre-work that needs to be done, but really just want to show all of the aspects. Remove the oil filter as well. Covered that with a cloth, a clean cloth, so that nothing gets in here. We're going to reuse the oil filter because it has recently been changed. So after you get those screws off, we also remove this little circular cover from the front that needs to come off. That allows this whole plastic cover for the timing belt to come off, and then as you can see, there's some sort of a metal bracket here that the plastic here on the timing belt cover holds on to. So this needs to come off so that we can then lift this whole cover right out of the whole situation. Alright, so now after we pried it up a little bit, we're able to get this off. Probably come back to this video after we totally wiggle it out of the way and put the new gasket on and clean things up. Got it off. The gasket is so missing and corroded, it's unbelievable. Alright, so before we put the new gasket on, we are going to clean the crud out of this and wipe everything down so that it is all cleaned up and it will work. So we're going to use this little pick tool and go through here and get all the old debris out.